What's up everybody, Anthony with grand.daddy.herps back again with another video. Yes! In today's video we're going to give you an update on the two most recent clutches. The Karma female that hatched out a few babies that I wasn't sure who the father is, but now after shed I do know exactly who the father is. So I'm going to give you guys an update on that clutch. Also clutch number 8, which is the Firefly Inchi Yellow Belly to a Killer Bee female. That clutch actually turned out pretty awesome, so I'm going to give you guys an update on that as well. Plus I'm going to show you kind of how Inchi works in a couple of these genes that I have going on here in the collection. Since I've got a nice variety, I kind of wanted to show you guys the Inchi gene a little bit further this time around. So without further ado guys, let's get right into the video. Okay guys, so first baby I'm going to show you here. This is a Mystic Vanilla. This is a female. She's an awesome looking female, but I won't be keeping her as I have something else from the same clutch that I will be keeping. She's definitely a gorgeous female, and she's going to get a little bit brighter as she gets older, as Vanilla works very similar to Fire in the sense that the animals tend to get brighter with age. So definitely nice looking female right here. Okay, let's get on to the next one. Okay, so next animal I have here. This is a Vanilla Karma, possible Pastel. I'm thinking that it does have Pastel because it has a very visual dorsal stripe that goes all the way down. I'll be able to capture that on the macro lens for sure. But this is a male, and I don't think I'll be keeping him. I'm not 100% sure yet. Just because of one of the other animals, I'm not sure yet. But this animal came out just phenomenal. This is a very powerful animal in the sense that it's an acts like super, meaning anything that he breeds to will contain either mystic or lesser. Every baby will have either mystic or lesser. Plus you stack on any other combos, and if you get into another super, it makes for a very powerful clutch. So yep, he's an all-white snake with blue eyes. He is in the Blue-Eyed Lucy complex. I managed to hit a Blue-Eyed Lucy complex. I managed to hit a Super Yellow Belly complex and a Super Fire complex this year already. So excited about that. Let's get to the next animal. Okay, so next animal we have here. This is a Super Mystic Vanilla. So as of right now, he is a holdback. I've always wanted to produce a Super Mystic combo. Finally hit actually 2 of them this season, and this animal just looks just so good, man. I mean, just so good. Those grays and that like vanilla looking color on its dorsal stripe, it's just absolutely stunning. Those alien heads all broken up, they just, oh, this animal just looks so good. So if you haven't caught on, the Super Vanilla Mystic actually fathered the clutch. I was thinking some of the stuff was potion, but now that it's had to shed, it's definitely confirmed Super Mystic. Just again, just a phenomenal looking animal. Can't complain about this awesome boy. Okay, let's get on to the last Mystic combo in the clutch, and then there was one GHI combo that came out. So let's get into it. Okay, so the last Mystic combo in the clutch. This is a Super Mystic Vanilla Pastel female. So definitely gonna be a holdback. Super excited that this one actually came out. Nice, powerful female to have. This girl is just gonna look so good as an adult. If you've ever seen a Super Mystic or Mystic Potion as adults, they look as good as they did as babies. Look at that. Just a stunning looking animal. I was able to prove out that my Pastel Karma was indeed a Pastel Karma, because this has definitely got Pastel in it. It's not Vanilla that's doing all that washing out. It's the Pastel gene doing it, because remember this male right here, he's a Vanilla Super Mystic, and you can see what Pastel's doing. It's washing it out a lot. One of the good combos where Pastel really helps out a lot in making the animal look a lot better. So, okay, let's get to the last baby in the clutch. So I did show off this male in the in the last video. He's an Admirals ball, so he's a pinstripe, lesser, GHI, pastel. So pastel, lesser, GHI, pinstripe. However order you want to put that in, but he's just stunning. As of right now, he's going to be a holdback. I believe he's going to replace his dad, which is a GHI pinstripe. We'll see how everything looks at the end of the year and see what I really want to hold back. But this guy is just stunning. I can't wait to see him with an extra 100 to 200 grams stacked on. I've actually got 2 potential GHI clutches that are going to be hatching within the next week or 2. One of them should be hatching any day now, so we'll see. I might be able to hatch something similar to this, but I don't think he's got Mystic. I think he's got lesser, but who knows. Okay, let's get into clutch number 8, and we'll go over some of the Inchi stuff. Okay, so first baby from clutch number 8, we've got a bumblebee here. It's the only animal that still hasn't come out of shed. I'm not too sure if this has Inchi in it or not. I don't see any yellow belly in it, but at the very least it's just a bumblebee. But I'm thinking this one might actually have Inchi. So I'm gonna move on a little bit quicker so this video isn't too long. First time actually hatching out one of these by itself. This is just a straight super pastel. So very nice example at that. Really nice example actually. But just a super pastel. I remember many years ago, like this snake was just like one of the ultimate snakes to have and one of the ultimate snakes I wanted to produce. Now these things are a dime a dozen. We got this one here. It's another bumblebee. I believe this one actually to be Inchi bumblebee. It just has it has a much cleaner look, much cleaner head stamp, just an overall clean looking bumblebee. I don't see yellow belly in this animal either, but clean looking animal. And I'm gonna leave this guy right here. And this is what I believe to be a fire bee, so a fire bumblebee. She has like he or she has like an axanthic look to her. Alright, let's sex it so I can call it what it is. It has a very axanthic look to it. It's a male, so he's got a very axanthic look, very reduced, so he might even be an Inchi Fire bee. Just a really clean looking animal. This animal came out really nice. I'm almost positive that this is an Inchi Fire bee, but can't guarantee it. It's got a lot of blushing inside these little star looking patterns right here, but to kind of, for comparison, you can see the color difference. See that this one looks whiter. Okay, let's move on. Okay, so next baby we have here, we've got a killer bee, which I actually think might be a fire killer bee. Has a very different look from the other killer bees I've hatched in the past. Just a really soft looking killer bee, but I'm not 100% sure on that. Really busy here towards the end of the tail, which I think is really cool, especially on the inside. I don't know if it has a yellow belly, but it has a lot of busyness going on. It's hard to tell with killer bees if they've got yellow belly or not. I've got 2 females that I held from last year that are completely different. I'm not sure if they got yellow belly in it or not. So let me check the sex on this one. Either way, I wouldn't be keeping this animal. I've got a bunch of other killer bee stuff already, and it's a male, so definitely don't need a male killer bee. But still a very gorgeous animal. Okay, all right, let's move on. Okay, guys, so here we have your base gene Inchi ball python. This is a very clean, high expression example of the animal. Look at that head stamp. Look at those red dorsal blotches there. Just a really clean example of an Inchi. And blessed to have such quality in my stock, and it's going to show, and you're going to see it with these next couple animals I'm going to show you. Okay, so there's that. So here's the next animal I want to show you. This female I actually have available on my website. She's an Inchi Fire. She's a possible super Inchi, but I think she's just Inchi Fire. So this is what you get when you stack in, when you add fire to the Inchi gene. It really takes the animal to the next level. So here's just the straight Inchi, and then here we have the Inchi Fire. Now you take that same animal and you throw yellow belly to it, then you get an animal that looks like this. So this is an Inchi Fire yellow belly, and look at all those flames. This animal is just absolutely stunning. Just a great looking animal. So we'll throw him here. Now, one of the OG genes that we all love. You take all of this and you throw Pastel to it, and you get an animal that looks like this. On camera. So this here is a Pastel, Inchi, Fire, and yellow belly. So look at all that. Look at all those yellow belly flames coming up there. Look at that there. So this animal is from clutch number 8. So the animals I was just showing you, the bumblebee stock and all that stuff. So he came out of that clutch as well. And he's an exact, or actually this is a female. She's an exact duplicate of her father, which was also a Firefly Inchi yellow belly. So there's him. Now, let's say you take that same animal and you swap out the yellow belly and you add Spark instead. This is what you'll get. So swap out yellow belly and add Spark, and this is what you get. So now after hatching the Firefly Inchi yellow belly, I'm 100% positive that this animal has Spark. Let's look at the difference, and it's all the same genetics. It's the same father that sired both, but you can see a night and day color difference. This one's more orange, it almost looks Orange Dream, and this one's more of like a brighter yellow hue. So let me put this guy away because he's getting ready to dip out of here. Where did I put his tub? Here's his tub, but you can take a look at those animals there. So yeah, you can definitely see the difference in the animals there. I thought it was really cool. I hatched one of each. So we've got we've got a spider. So we've got the Fire, Inchi, Pastel, Spark. And what's neat is the Spark will throw these really red alien heads in here. You see these alien heads, they're really red. And with the Firefly Inchi yellow belly, it's just really banded. There's no alien heads whatsoever. Okay, you can see. This is a female. I'm not 100% sure if I'm keeping her. I think I might actually keep her because who couldn't benefit from having a Fire Inchi adult female? Plus she's got yellow belly stacked on top and Pastel stacked on top. So we've got that there. Now, this animal is gonna just blow you away, like it blew me away. But you take that same snake, that the Firefly Inchi yellow belly that we have here. Let me put away the Spark. You take this same snake here, and you add an extra layer of Pastel, but you take away the yellow belly, and you get this animal here. So this I believe to be a Superfly Inchi. So this is one of the siblings that came out of that same clutch from clutch number 8. So I don't know if this one has yellow belly, but I don't think it does. But you swap out the yellow belly, you add an extra layer of Pastel, and you get this animal right here. Just a phenomenal looking animal. I don't remember if this one's male or female. Let me check real quick. It's a male, so this male will actually be available. So we have that there. So again, this one doesn't have yellow belly, but you add an extra layer of pastel. This one does have a yellow belly, but you take away a layer of pastel. Then you combine the two and you get the super pastel, fire, Inchi, and yellow belly all in one snake, and you get this here. This animal is just ridiculous in person. See all the yellow belly going on there, and it's got super pastel. So I mean, these colors that are coming out are just like purple, yellow, orange, red. It's just so much color coming out. Look at that neck pattern. It's got this devilish head stamp going on there. Wait till we get the macro lens on this animal. This animal's gonna pop. But jeez, these guys really want to get going. But yeah, really lucky on this clutch. I mean, this is right here the power of genetics at its finest. You know, this is where having a 4-gene male and a 3-gene female really helps out when it comes to animals and stacking genes. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna be keeping on to these two. This male will be available. We'll see how things go. And since I have this nice group shot here, let's go out with this here. So we've got a Mystic, a little update. He's the Mystic Vanilla Scream. Actually, that's a female. And then we've got the brother, which is the Mystic Vanilla Pastel. So we've got we've got some nice yellow snakes this year, let me tell you. Look at this little group shot. Some nice yellow snakes. Granddaddy Herps is killing it, man. I'm having an awesome year. Just really fun with these animals. Just getting lucky and lucky. And I still have 5 clutches in the incubator, so let's see what else we get here this year. So that's gonna wrap up this video, guys. Alright guys, so I really hope you guys enjoyed that video. I know I showed you guys a ton of babies. Just having a blast over here this year. If you're new, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. And check the description. There's a link to my website on animals that I have available. And it also has links to my other social media platforms. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for stopping by. Peace.